Hi, Planties. Happy Wednesday. I have cuteness aggression. Hi. All the sounds. Oh my goodness. All the sounds. Oh, how are you guys doing? It's good to see all of you. Also, thank you for the follow just now. Riri, thank you so much for the freaking 15-month resub. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Let me see who got first crew today. I see Thomas, Esther, Elia, Magda, and Alma. I saw it was your first crew. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much for all being here early as I start the stream. I appreciate that lots. Welcome in, everyone. Mark, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Elia, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Sophie, welcome in. Lena, welcome in. Mimbim, welcome in. Thoughts, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Shadow Angel, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Alma, welcome in. Neil School Poet, welcome in. Sodastrom, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Jennifer, welcome in. Nora, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Christopher, welcome in. Moduin, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. Therese, welcome in. Sarah Nell, welcome in. Carmoon, welcome in. Madison, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Elizabeth, welcome in. Kate, welcome in. Crafty, welcome in. Mon, welcome in. Olympia, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. And Shorty, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so well. Thank you for that lurk, Riri. And yes, of course, Tris, of course. Um, I'm just quickly opening something because I'm curious about something. And if it's what I expected, we can look at it together, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, if today during stream you see me frantically looking at my other screen, that's not because you guys are boring. That's because I'm expecting a couple of important emails and I am I'm like waiting for those to come in. And when they come in, I don't think I can tell you guys what they are about yet. Um but it's something important, exciting, and I should be hearing about it today, but like today American time zone and obviously American time zone today technically it's like 10 a.m. So we're boring. Oh yes. I mean, you guys keep making me yawn during co-working streams. So oh no, I'm just kidding. Also, Shorty, welcome in, and Emma, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing good. I sent an email yesterday, um, to the creative director from TwitchCon because I asked if I could have the photos from TwitchCon because I realized I actually don't have the photos from the photo shoot, and there's in specific one photo that was only printed on a glass wall. So I have not like properly seen the picture, but I got it and I have to show you guys because this photo is so cool. Look. I feel like this photo is like so cool. Look at it. And this was only used in like one spot on a glass wall right as you entered the building. So like I feel like a lot of people did not see this picture. I saw it, but I was like, "Oh, like even on the glass wall there was like lines sort of in it, so it was hard to really see the picture." Uh yeah, I'm like I'm like enchanting you guys with something. But I feel like this is such a cool photo. It looks like you're going to be joining Evanescence. No, honestly, that is literally what I thought when I saw this picture, and I'm so here for it. Like, I love this so much. This is such a dope picture. Join me on Twitch. Like, I'm luring you guys in. Um, so I asked if I could have the pictures, and they sent it over. They also hold on. Um, They also sent, like, the emote version, but they also sent the emote version with my full hair on it. So I've had the one where they, like, cut off the hair, but now I have the one where you can see my whole hair, which sounds like such a stupid minor detail. Sorry, the important emails just came in. That was fast. I'm not okay, hold on. Okay, but now wait, which one is this? Wait, sorry. I have to really quickly. Um, hold on. Hold on. I actually wait. Sorry. I really want to tell you guys what it is, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say. But let's just say that later in this year, I'm going to be doing a couple of really cool things. I'm just screaming in a couple of wait. Okay, so I've talked in that one. I've talked in that one. I've talked no, wait. Talked in that one. There's one more. Uh Sorry. I know that you guys are like, what even is going on? Um um but there's one more that I have to I can't really ask them. The people that just send me an email, I cannot directly contact. Um, but let's just say I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm not gonna give any explicits, but let's just say that later this year, I'm gonna be doing 4 very exciting things. 4. I got 4 emails. And now 4 group chats are exploding. Is it I don't know. I don't know. I, I don't know. I can't say. Is Amber saying what it is? Oh my god, this girly pop. I don't think she was allowed to do that, but I don't think we're allowed to say anything yet. It literally says it in the email. I'm not gonna say anything because in the email it says, please hold off on announcing. So, no, it's not in Discord. It's not in Discord. I'm literally just DMing with people right now. I don't think she's gonna. Hi, Liv. Amber's not gonna be in trouble. It's fine. It's fine. It's just to make sure. It's just to make sure. Um, Hi, nuts. Okay, okay. Now that that is out of the way, I'm gonna get more emails, but those are emails with bad news because they always send out the good news emails first. So, oh, hold on. Okay, I cannot wait to tell you guys what this is all about. I will be able to tell you guys later. I promise this is not something that's gonna stay a secret. Um, but it is something that I was working on like a month ago, and we've been waiting for answers on this. No, no, you're all good, Liv. You're all good. Please don't worry. No, you're all good. I also sent it to her on Discord, so you guys are all good. Don't worry. She's not gonna get in trouble. It's fine. I think I also accidentally shared it last time, so we are all good. We are all good. But I will tell you, of course. Don't worry. I'm gonna tell you when I can. But just know that it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. I cannot wait to share it with you guys when I can. But let's just say that I was hoping for good news, and this news is even better than I expected. Um, ooh, enjoy your ice cream. That sounds so delicious. Also, let me say hi to all of you. Jenny, welcome in. Liker, welcome in. Social Science Nerd, welcome in. Cassie, welcome in. Nuts, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Melly, welcome in. Love Ghosted, welcome in. Moira, welcome in. Steph, welcome in. Huff, welcome in. Emma, welcome in. Shorty, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Wait, I already said hi to Katie and Shorty. I'm now in the list where I've already said hi. um, no, no, you're all good. Don't worry, Nizidom. You're all good. Let me quickly scroll up. A hint, anything. Um, I don't know if I can do that. One second. Hold on. Just want to make sure that Amber knows that she's fine. She's all good. She doesn't have to worry. I decided you can. I know Thomas, she said that. She was like, Thomas said that there was good news, and I ran to my email. um, it is all good. So, in terms of hints, you guys know something exciting is gonna happen later this year. You guys know I'm traveling for something. Let's just say that at that something, I'm gonna do something fun. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Um, um, okay. Said nothing. No, no, no. You are trying new energy. Yes, yeah, actually, I am trying new energy drink flavors. Also, I just realized I need to hide that emote overlay because it's fun, but not for all the time because that is a bit much. Lena's like puzzling everything together. This is like all little parts. um Totally another fractal partnership. Yeah, I'm gonna partner with Fractal 2.0 as well. I'm sorry if I'm distracted by all the Discord messages. I'm just like really excited to see everyone respond. But also mods, I will probably tell you guys what it is. I'll probably tell you guys. I might share it with the roses as well. After like not today, but just after I gotten some more confirmation and things are actually rolling. Um, because I want to make sure that things are actually in place because if I mess up, I put other people in jeopardy as well. But mods get to know everything always beforehand. Because I want to make sure mods are just up to date. Um, Mods also have to deal with all of my rants and vents when I have shitty feelings and big emotions, and then I also write really long messages in my mods chat. So I feel like my mods deserve compensation for all the shit they have to take from me. Uh, so that's why they get secrets. I pay in secrets. That just made me sound like Finnick. Finnick O'Dare. uh every chapter would end with a cliffhanger. Oh, probably, yeah. I would be that person. I hate to say it, but I would definitely be that person. um you guys are so sweet. Thank you all so much for all being really excited, even though I cannot even tell you actually what it is. But let's just say that the thing that it is. Hi, Chris. Hello, hello. Um, the thing that it is again, it's things that I'm really passionate about. It's things that I really care about. Things that things that are close to my heart that I will be able to talk about, which is which is something that is important to me. So that makes it extra special. Yes, loop. Absolutely. Yeah, it's actually, you know what? I just have to share it. I actually got cast for a loop commercial. They wanted me as a voice actor. Imagine if that happened. Shit, I spilled all my secrets. Voice actor for a smut book, let's go. Genuinely, I don't know if I could do voice acting. I know a lot of content creators go into voice acting. Um very close to my heart. You know it is the most effective way to remove rings. So, like what can I say? Or to make your keyboard sound extra creamy. Multiple uses, different types of loop. I wouldn't use the same type of loop on either, but you know, opportunities. Um, did you oh my god, Lena, legit, I would love to be in the Sims movie. That would be so freaking cool. Spoken like a true expert. What can I say? I've used it on multiple occasions, in multiple scenarios. I think I would be a great advocate for Loop, you know? Not the kind that you're thinking of, maybe also, but I don't know. Definitely the type that you can use to remove rings and that you can use to make sure that your keyboard sounds really nice. Remember to bring your Crytox 250 grams to the bedroom tonight. 205, so it doesn't say 250. See, I already fucked up. They shouldn't ask me for their commercial, honestly. Oh. Who says Lena! Excuse you! I mean, it had to be said, and I love that it was you. Because, I feel like there's a couple of people in this chat, if they had said it, I would have been like, yeah, of course. You saying that makes it just perfect. Also, if you genuinely don't know what we're talking about right now, maybe you're too young for this chat. I'm innocent. I almost believe this. Almost. Also, Micah, welcome in. I hope you're doing amazing. Sorry, it's just so funny. um, hold on one second. Okay. Entered the dark side of the internet. If you already think this is the dark side, then I have bad news for you. Guys, I'm here for 2 minutes. Let me breathe. We breathe here? That's a thing? I don't know. I don't think we do that here. I hope it can be a distraction for a little bit, Liv. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling great. That really sucks. Okay, we need to breathe. Yeah, everyone. Also, especially welcome in, and Lavender welcome in, and Charlotte welcome in, and Danielle welcome in. And thank you so much for the 2-month resub as well. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kath, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Innkeeper, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Jenny, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing absolutely amazing. Alariana, welcome in. Moonlight, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. Nova, welcome in. Oh, Deli Bean, welcome in. It's good to see you. Um, you did. Oh, yeah. You did forget it last year. So next year, you better bring it, you know? Thank you for the hydrate. You never know when you need lube. That's true. Can get you out of some sticky situations. Um. It's called Hansel and Gretel, Micah. So on the map, that might be a really good transition quickly into what we're gonna do today on stream because it's actually on my. Hold on. We're gonna be building today, and this is the map of the area that we're gonna be building in. So the reason I know is because I have it on the map. It's called Hansel and Gretel. That's actually one of the few fairy tales I actually knew. Um, Also, Tay, welcome in, and Yes Maniac, welcome in. I hope both of you are doing absolutely amazing. As you can see, I have made a layout. I have made a plan. Um, and I've also done some work in the background. So at this point, the wall is actually in. I have finished it. I went for a slightly different design. Still the design that we made on stream, but initially I was planning to do a double layered wall with towers. But I just realized that that would one require an immense amount of resources, and two, it might actually take away from the builds that I want to do. Hi, Walmart. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. And Lilu, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. Texture and sensory, like yucks. It helped a lot for me, Liv. Genuine answer to this. It helped a lot to find a water-based one rather than an oil-based one. I know that sounds like such a specific answer, but um, it actually, for me, made a huge difference in sensory issues. Um, you have that? Okay. Have you also tried the other one? But otherwise, unfortunately, I don't have any recommendations. That then it would just be, yes, I understand it. I found a fix, but if that doesn't work, then it is so much better. Um, Massage oil. The thing is that is usually you cannot actually use that as lube, you know? Um, because it has perfume and all the kind of things that you shouldn't put in intimate areas. So, like you do have lube that is oil based. And yes, we're actually talking about this. Um The roller coaster, I actually already dug out the tunnel and I started designing it. So we're going to design the entrance for this today and we're going to do Snow White's house today. I think those are the things that I want to work on. That is true, Charlotte, but that's actually more lube than it is massage oil. That is true. But those are definitely oil based. I can't get. Oh, but sunscreen is terrible. I'm not gonna lie, sunscreen is the worst sensory issue ever. Yeah, water-based lubes could feel completely different. Like, it makes such a big difference. And some you can eat. That is very true. Just like you can buy condoms with flavors. You can also buy glow-in-the-dark condoms. But then technically the lube is just glow-in-the-dark, so it's not really the condom. But it is funny. Sure, Charlotte. I almost believe you. Um, that is true, thoughts. That is true. My gynecologist actually used that as well, and it was way better. Why am I suddenly hungry? I mean, if you like fruit, they come in all kinds of flavors. I need a snack. What kind of snack is that, huh? Also, the ads are about to start, so in a little bit, we're actually gonna start up the game. Um, is a legend for recommendations. Honestly, I went to a pelvic physio for the first time this year because I had some issues, and it was so funny because I don't know, it's just like going for your first gynecologist appointment. In my brain, there's, like, a lot of embarrassment with that, even though I knew there wasn't. There was, like, still I was like, "Oh my god, what if I get embarrassed?" And then these people are so chill. They have seen so much that she was legit, like, the chillest person on earth, and she made me feel so comfortable, and I got to ask all kinds of important questions, and if anything that I can take away from this, literally to anyone, if you ever need to get tested, if you need to go get, like, any medical exams and you feel awkward about it, don't worry. Like, eh, even if it's a little bit awkward, those people are literally trained to make you feel comfortable, and it is so much better than not going to your med appointment, you know? Um, in the bathroom, and they stocked it with flavored ones, and me and my friends would save up our quarters to go buy them and see what flavor we get. Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. I love that. The thing is, it is kind of interesting, like, I have been intrigued before as well. It's because, like, does it actually taste like that? Does it taste good? Does it taste bad? Like, even if you don't use them for what they are intended for, it's still kind of interesting. Apparently, Big Sis mode is on, yeah. We just gotta talk about the important things, you know? Um, yes, yes, that is completely valid, Anna, to request a female doctor. That is absolutely fair. I was lucky that both of my, pelvic physio and my gynecologist were, women, so I felt very comfortable. Um, I'm so sorry, Thomas's partner. That is definitely one hell of a stream to join for the first time. We will play Minecraft, don't worry. I promise. Also, Maven, thank you so much for the 2-month resub with your Prime. I appreciate that. Please enjoy all of your subby perks. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that so much. Also, Tanisha, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing amazing. Um, Also enjoy Seuss, by the way. Look at how freaky and adorable she is. She is, like, fast asleep as well. She is just, like, snuggled up. I feel like while the ads are still running, in the meantime, I'm gonna start up my game. Um, I'm just quickly gonna do this. There we go. While we wait for the game to be loaded, you guys just get to enjoy Seuss. Look at her. She's perfect. She's just chilling. Like, I wish to be like this any time of day. Thank you very much. Making me doubt to use my points for another sat. You can only have one, yes, Maniac. I'm sorry. So someone else would have to get a Seuss command. Um, I can't open up to them. No, that is completely fair, Liv. That is completely fair. I think when it comes to health and mental health things, it is super important that you feel comfortable, and what you feel comfortable with is something that only you can decide. No one else can decide that for you. So, it's good that you know what you feel comfortable with and that you ask for that. Um, but yeah, you can always switch doctors. I know that is something that sometimes can also feel awkward because you have to ask for it, but also know that that is something that they're used to. If you ever feel like you are not comfortable with a doctor, always ask for a different one. That is like simply your right as a person to get cared for by someone you actually feel comfortable with. Um, she has not moved at all. No, she's actually like just completely out of it. She's just sleeping. I wish to be like Seuss. Also, I just realized I have to make sure that you guys can hear the game when I start it up later. There we go. Oh, but that's fair. I feel like dentists are also, you have to be a special kind of human to become a dentist. Like, if it comes down to like hygienists, like the people that clean, that's like different. But people that are dentists, I don't know. You have to be a special kind of person. Tooth is also here. I know! Dentists are a sensory nightmare. Yeah. What do you mean my boyfriend is studying to become one? I need details. I'm gonna live with this one. I don't know. It's just I cannot imagine enjoying it. Like, you have to, but that's also personally because I have like a huge ick for people that have smelly breath. I could never be a dentist. But then on top of that, the fact that you have to drill into people's teeth, I don't know. My dentist once asked me very seriously, "Why would you eat gummy bears?" Because they're freaking delicious. Excuse me. What do you mean? Why is this even a question? You need at least 2 more cats. I don't think they would agree with that. I think then they would have to share more attention, and they already struggle with sharing attention between the 2 of them. I don't think they like that very much. That is true. The money, that is true. That it does pay very well. Um, I love going to her with every penny. So glad I go to my dentist just to take a yes. Yes. Also, dancer, welcome in. I love that. Automod was like fingers in. Sticking my fingers in is sexual based terms. We're gonna automod that. Um, right? Like honestly, I don't know. It doesn't sound comfortable. Also, the ads are over, which means that we can actually start gaming. Um, I have to change this from The Sims to Minecraft. There we go. Let's load into GIRLYPOP. If all is well, I think I'm still at the villager breeder because that's where I left off earlier today. But I do have 2 cats. Yes, I do. Um, let me say hi to everyone here. Okay, let me just let it load in for a second. So as I was earlier, like I was on for a little bit. I actually got some sand because we're gonna need some glass. So I wanted to smelt that. I got some sunflowers as well. And now I was at the villager trading hall because I was actually mending all my tools earlier. So what I'm quickly gonna do is we're gonna trade some of our string first so that I don't have to carry that back home. There we go. And then we have more emeralds. Let's go. We can leave that over here. It is nighttime, but we are strong, independent Minecrafters. We can walk home and not die, right? Right? Like, we can do that. Because I want to show you guys what I've done, because I have been working. No, I got them at the same time. They're actually sisters, so I got them from the shelter together. Am I going the right way? No. I am completely on the wrong side of the island. Great job, bro. Your sense of direction after playing for 2 months on this server has actually not improved. It's honestly impressive how I can still fuck it up this bad. So now we're gonna have to actually walk through the dark. I was like, oh, we can do most of it when the sun is just setting. But it's fine. It's fine. I can do things. Ah, the sense of direction only comes after 3 months. Shit. Well, then I'm fucked. Sense of direction is supposed to improve. Okay, I love that there's either people here who think this is funny and silly, and then there's people here who are like, yeah, I feel this pain. Luckily, Maggie actually lit up a really big part of all the sand here, so it's no longer mob spawn topia. Just good. Hello. There we go. Let's actually go back to my base. I made a little build actually today. Because I realized that I do not have a honey farm yet, and I potentially want to build with honey blocks. I wasn't sure yet. So I built a little honey farm with all the bee farms that I chopped down when I was taking down some trees in our fairy tale forest. Your partner always gets so surprised about how bad my sense of direction is when I'm playing anything. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna quickly run to my bed so we can sleep, because then I can also show you guys in daylight, which is always nicer. Oh, apparently we're already sleeping through the night. Okay, well, didn't have to do anything then. Um, let me quickly go in here and clean up my emeralds that I just got. Whee! And put those in my little emerald bundle. Oh. Okay. I have too many emeralds for my bundle. Oopsie. Anyways. That feels like I'm really rich. I'm just quickly gonna smelt some of this sand so we have glass ready for later. There we go. And then I'm gonna get those ready with more. Oh, I only have 2. Okay, well, that's fine. Only have 2 buckets of lava. But that does mean that I can smelt 2 more. And one of these... Ah, this one was smelting food, but I ran out of lava. Awkward. And I have to wait until the lava farm. What animal is consumed in most chocolate... What? That is a very random question. And it piques my curiosity. Chocolate... I should have seen that one coming, and I still didn't. And I'm low-key kind of embarrassed that I didn't. It is good. That is good. I like it. Let's put this away in my sand chest. And let's put this away. Oh, my flower chest is actually also over here. In my flowers. Because now I almost have a stack of sunflowers. Okay, let me show you. When you walk out here, there is now a new little build. Which I literally made today. I literally did all of this in like 1.5 hours. And let's actually get some stuff from the bee farm. I made sure to have double doors just in case one of the bees decides to escape. Look! I have a little bee farm. Look at all the beesies. All of them are living their best lives. Having, like, flowers and stuff. And now we get to just get a lot of honey. Here we go. And then we can go out. Stop! That is wild. Thank you so much for the freaking... It's actually, you're on a 3-month streak already, so it's even more. Thank you so much for the 3-month resub. I appreciate it. Please enter all of your subby perks. Toots, I love you, but can you please, like, not? Technically they don't escape when you build outside, but it is more efficient if they're inside because then they don't wander as far and they return to their beehive quicker, which means that you get more honey quicker. So it's just more efficient. That's I guess the primary reason to do it like this. But a heavenly mess. Thank you so much for the freaking 3-month resub. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Also, let me actually take these bottles. I wonder if we use the honey in this to make honey blocks, do we lose the bottles? That is an important question for me in terms of how much glass I need. Ooh, we get the bottles back. Perfect. Okay, but we do need a lot of honey. Also for the Thank you, Esther. Thank you. For the shaders, yes, you would have to, you can check the website indeed. I have it listed, but I do have like 2 shader packs in here. Video settings. Let me see which one I'm actually using. Um, Shader packs. I am using complementary Unbound. I also have complementary Reimagined and BSL, but I'm using complementary Unbound right now. A USB. See, I should have known that joke. I should have seen it coming, and yet I didn't. Okay, I have everything to go and show you all of that. Because as you can see, I've been working. I did a lot of resource gathering. And I built the wall. And the wall isn't perfect. We're still gonna have to do some more detailing, and we're gonna have to do some more vines and everything on the outside. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the vines are clearly growing. The vines are growing! Oh my... Okay, I think I have enough vines for the rest of the fucking season. Holy shit! Um... Yeah. We're gonna need shears, and we're gonna have to fix that little vine problem, because I definitely do not need that much vine. But that means, because I also have 2 stacks over here already. It's a vineyard, exactly. But as you can see, I have built the wall over here, and I've done like moss at the bottom, and then like detailing and everything. It goes all around. Let me go over the bridge actually. And here I've already done a little bit more detailing, but I'm probably gonna change it a little bit because I'm not sure if I fully like it. But this is basically, I kept it open so that boats can still go, and we're gonna make a bridge so that boats can also still go. And I started marking out all of the areas. So this is going to be like a little food picnic plaza. So this is where we're gonna have a chicken shop, and this is going, and this is also where we're going to have, the lemonade stand, which is going to be the lemon build. I'm so excited about that. But throughout the forest, I started marking like areas for things that I want to build. So that is also what you can see on the map. Like those are the little sort of wool things. And then let me actually walk across. Hi. Hello, hello, Nymphiliora. It's good to see you. Here we're gonna have like a little seating area and stuff. And as you can see, the wall goes all around. We're gonna have to tear down a little bit of the wall for the main entrance. But for now, I just closed the whole thing off. So is this world... Yes, it is shared with everyone else who's playing on the GIRLYPOP server. So there are, I believe from the top of my head, 26 people playing on this entire server. Oh. Oopsie, that's awkward. I have to fix that. But yeah. Yes, I did. And I decided to go for chiseled stone because I feel like with my texture pack, that actually looks really cool. So the wall is entirely in. The wall is entirely here now. And basically what we're going to have to do now is just build parts of this entire forest and then eventually clean everything up, connect everything, and make sure that it feels like an entire experience. And then we're also going to have to make the main entrance because the main entrance is basically going to be all the way at the other side of the park. Today, I want to start with building Snow White's cabin over here. I looked up some reference pictures. It shouldn't be a super difficult build. It's basically just a white house with a oak roof that we're gonna have to experiment a little bit with the roof shape. And then we're gonna have to make like a little front garden with a tree, maybe 2, a bunch of flowers, and I was thinking maybe we can go to a jungle and actually get a a bird, because obviously Snow White sings to birds. So I was thinking maybe we can go get 2 parrots or something. And then from there, I already started a little bit. I actually changed all of this to Deep Slate. Yes, I have a bunch of mods on. If you're curious which one, you can type !GirlyPop and it will give you the link to my website or the page on my website with all of the information of what we're using. Hi, Thoughts. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, enjoy your cinnamon roll. That sounds delicious. This is going to be the entrance to the mines. So today I want to transform this. We're gonna put like a bunch of ores and stuff in here. We're gonna put like a bunch of barrels. And then this is the tunnel that actually goes all the way to Amber. Speaking of, let me actually quickly fix the settings that it's using. Okay, it's using the right microphone. Because if we walk over to Amber's, there's a chance that Amber is there. So I'll make sure that if we arrive there and we want to say hi, that we can. The thing is, my unmute button no longer works. It's fine. I can unmute other ways, but it's... She may or may not be there. But yeah, as you can see, I dug out the entire tunnel. Yeah, we're all competing. So whenever everyone's done, there will be pictures and videos and stuff of what people have like committed or submitted themselves. And then people are going to vote. Community is going to vote. I would love to do any cave formations. My biggest problem is I have until the end of July to finish this. So I'm going to primarily focus on anything else that I have in my park, all the builds, over trying to make that a really fancy roller coaster, if that makes any sense. But this is one of Amber's builds. She actually started. She's going to finish it. She was planning on finishing it today. Also, technically, we have until the 15th of August, but I'm going on holiday on August 5th. So I will have 5 days technically still in August, but I'm just not streaming. Giant mushroom, yeah, she's gonna make a swing. Like, vliegende stoeltjes? I don't know how to say it. It is so big. It's wild. We're not gonna do builds that big. I'm gonna primarily keep things smaller so that I can do more builds. Our area, I think, is bigger. But yeah, today I want to transform this. So I already basically transformed it so that all of the stone in here is the darker one. But I want to make sure that this actually looks like the entrance to a mine. So I already want to add like some rails maybe so that it goes around the corner for the beginning. So that there's like a start here with like maybe a mine cart and so that we can have like a bunch of ores and we can have the barrels and stuff. And also right now, this is basically the entrance. Yeah, merry-go-round in the sky. That one. That's what I mean. Yeah. So that's what I want to do, and I want to build Snow White's cabin, and then I want to see if we can transform this area, which means that we might have to take down the board. They're a fun guy. I see what you did there. We might have to take down the board or move it somewhere, because if basically I'm going to try to connect these parts, then the board is kind of in the way. So yeah, that's the plan. I think we're going to have to start by getting resources for Snow White's cabin. Something that I want to try and do for now. Yes, I put the entire wall up. I also terraformed a bunch of this area because there was this weird bump out. So I cleaned up the terrain. So I've actually been doing quite a lot off stream. No, I didn't mean to get this one. I meant to get that one so I can do some vine chopping because it's clearly necessary. Oh, can I reach that one? No. Okay, that means that they're all gonna grow back. That is rather unfortunate. I actually do not want this many vines next to each other. I was just using this as a little vine farm that got really out of hand because across the entire wall, but also on builds and stuff, I want to be able to use vines to kind of just make it look a bit overgrown because I feel like that's giving fairy tale vibes for sure. I'm just going to do this until my shears break, and then I'm going to walk to my house and actually... Oh, that was shorter than expected. See, that's already a stack. Oh my god, we're gonna have so many vines. But let's actually go. I think you might be able to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But for now, I actually wanted them to grow. Um, I actually wanted them to grow for now because I wanted to have more vines. But I think I might have to do that. I think it's either that the shearing might also be with blowberries. I think you might have to stop a vine from growing by adding string to the bottom. Which is fine, by the way, if we do that, because I have the spider farm, so if I really need string, I have plenty. It's just gonna be annoying, but I guess to prevent the entire wall from becoming vine, that might be a smart move to do. For Snow White's house, I want to make sure the outside is basically made of, like, white. And then we're going to use oak for the roof, oak for the doors, oak for, like, the window. Let me quickly find a picture so that you guys know what I'm thinking of. Um, because I found some pictures. Let me see, let me see. I basically, funnily enough, I found a Sims build, of it, and I was like, oh, that actually kind of helps in how I want to make it look. I want to open that one, a new tab. That one, oh, that's really small. Hold on. Open image, a new tab, and then that one. Okay, so I was thinking something like this. Oh my god, what is it? Okay. Anyways. Um of 7 beds. So what I will try to do is maybe make part of the wall from glass so that you can kind of see inside the house without actually seeing in like actually having to go into the house because that's how it's done in the Efteling as well, which is the inspiration for this build is basically that I have no idea what Sully is doing here, but it's kind of funny. Um, but basically it is sort of like a little like a diorama, that's what it's called. So you can sort of see inside the house, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna try to add like 7 beds and maybe like a little kitchen. Just make it look cozy inside. The idea is that around the cabin itself, we're gonna do a flower garden and maybe even like a fence so that you can actually not walk all the way up to the house. Because the idea is that we're gonna place a lectern with a book on it so that if you walk past this house, you can actually read the fairy tale or like a little part of the fairy tale. So I saw this and then I saw this. This is obvious. It was very funny. I literally looked up Snow White cabin and I found the Sims build. Ooh, an apple tree. I don't actually know if you can add apples back into the tree. Technically, oak trees hold apples in The Sims. But we can definitely have an apple in an item frame somewhere. That would be a really nice, little addition. Um, but I think this actually served as good inspiration also for what I wanna do with the roof line a little bit. I think what I wanna do is I actually wanna make sort of this shape of the house. I think roofing like this might also be nice. And then I was thinking I can just go for basically a white build with oak details, because this is kind of giving oak color. And then we're just gonna use like a bunch of Minecraft techniques to add like, I don't know, these lines and stuff. I don't know if I will be able to do the diagonal lines, but we can definitely sort of add in like a little frame and then a window and like shutters and stuff. Um Ooh, like a red block. That is actually really smart because I have a fuck ton of redstone, so I can just make redstone blocks and pretend those are apples. That could actually be nice. We can definitely work with that. That's a good idea. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to work with. Now the question is, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Now the question is, thank you for the hydrate. I have a variety of blocks that we could use that technically could work as white blocks. Some of them are actually stark white. I'm just gonna quickly see. I do actually have a lot of calcite as well. Okay. Um, I actually don't think I like diorite that much for this. I'll just place them here for now. So sand would be one. That's a bit more yellow. A block of quartz would be very shiny, as you see, so maybe not for the outside. And then we have this one, which is calcite. Um, I think quartz might be too shiny. I like it, but I think quartz we would maybe use for like a floor or something on the outside. But I think for the outside of a build, I think it would be too shiny. I don't think we have limestone in the game, to be honest. I don't think that exists. Also, Rivera, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. At least not that I know of. I like that calcite has a texture to it. My texture pack makes sandstone look really bad. Let me show you. Can I make sandstone in this? No. Okay. I already thought that, but I wasn't sure. Let me get one sandstone. It's not bad, but it will not look like what we need. That is what sandstone looks like. Also, Jasmine, welcome in. And Amola, welcome in. It's good to see you. I like this, but not for this build. I think this might be nice if we do Aladdin's build and we want to do like a bit more of a deserty home with the floating carpet in the front. I think then sandstone is going to be really nice. No, why is that, Matthias? I feel scared to ask, but another option that we have is that we go for birchwood, so then the house would be made of planks. That's kind of yellowy like the sand, but it's more wooden. High rates. Should have known this one was coming. And the other option that we have, but I actually do not have, we would have to plant trees for it. So that means that we would have to bone meal some things. Oh, I cannot jump here. That's awkward. The other option is pale oak, which is a lot wider. It's basically, I can show you guys on my house. Hold on. Because my house is made of pale oak. Right? Or is it birch? No, this is actually made of birch. So this is what a house made of birch would look like. And that is like what the pale oak looks like next to the birch. Yeah, we have to gather all the resources because it's a survival server. Maybe a poll would be a good idea, yeah. Just because I would love to see where you guys stand on, like, all of these blocks, if there's anyone that you, like in particular a bit more. I can make that one. Hold on. So then we have sand, we have, quartz, we have, birch planks, we have calcite, and we have oak, pale oak. I'll just do, like, 2 minutes. What is it for? We're building Snow White's cabin. So it's gonna be a cabin, with oak mostly, so like an oak line roof and oak details. Flowers around it, lots of grass, probably oak trees with apples and stuff. That texture, I know. This texture pack's doing a lot for birch. I love what this texture pack does for birch. I hate it in vanilla Minecraft, but I love it in Mizuno's. But yeah, for the person who was asking for Zach streams, we do have to gather all the resources. So anything you see is built with things that were manually gathered. We don't have creative. There is going to be a build challenge in the coming weekend, which I haven't heard about that much, to be honest. If you win that specific small build challenge, then you will, oh, we can vote again with leaves. Oh God. Hi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. You guys are all voting pale oak planks. Or is that because someone rigged it? How are you doing, Apothic? It's good to see you. Hello, hello. But if the person that wins that build challenge gets, like, I believe an hour in creative, which would be helpful. That would be nice if I get an hour in creative. But at the same time, I'm quite busy this weekend. So I already know that I probably won't have a lot of time to dedicate to that. And if I have time to build, I will probably dedicate it to the actual build that I'm doing. Simply because I have very limited time to finish this. Like, I literally have almost 2 weeks shorter than everyone else, so. No, you're all good. You're all good. Don't worry. This happens to me all the time, that I'm genuinely convinced that I follow someone on Twitch, and then I don't. An hour in creative basically is the same as building unlimited in The Sims, so it means that you don't have to go gather resources, you just have a big catalog, and you just get to grab everything. Okay, so it's a 30-30 split between pale oak planks and birch planks. Then I am slightly tempted. Oh, okay, Ro. No, sure. Just demolish your entire floor in the process of that doesn't feel stupid. Do you also have limited time? Oh, I would be so stressed for that hour in creative. Okay. So just for the sake of ease, because I already have quite some I have quite some birchwood? I do. I might start with birchwood over pale oak, because if we want to go for pale oak, we're gonna have to actually get it, because I don't have I have very limited. I have very limited. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So I think I would start with birch. I like calcite. We can definitely take it with us and use that as like, the thing is, sometimes a block seems really nice, but then when you use it to actually build a wall, you realize that it doesn't work. And it could also have the same effect when we're using it with the oak wood. The thing is, we're building a cabin, so I can see why the wood planks would make sense. Let me quickly clean up my sheet. Let me get that one in here. Get that one back in here. I love that the quartz did not get picked, because I wasn't feeling that one that much anyways. I'll take the calcite with me, to be honest, just to be sure, because I do also like it, but I'm just afraid it's not giving cottagey enough. And if we're gonna have enough of it. I know this seems like a lot. Ooh, didn't mean to actually throw it out. Let's just take it with us. Birch planks. I'm gonna need my birch wood. There is something that I could experiment with as well. Okay, that is a lot of birch planks. Let's just try with this before, and then I can take all the others with me, but imagine that I hate it. No, we don't know what the seed is, and we're also not allowed to check. I would also have to take oak. Let's just take that. I do want to check something. Okay, birchwood does not look good like that. I was like, for a second, I was like, how does birchwood look like an entire block? But I don't like that at all. What is a seed? It's basically the map. Easy explanation, it's basically the map. Which, if you have that, you can use online tools to see the entire map and, like, basically explore without actually having to travel. Map combination. Yeah, that's even a better way of explaining it. We do have a crafting table over there. So I think with this, I would get pretty far. So let's just go and let's get started. Before I do that, I might quickly check on the honey farm again, because this is just something, it's just nice to do this every single time we pass. Simply because, we quote unquote, only have 6 bees nests in here. And if I want to get more honey blocks, we're definitely gonna need it. Okay. Let's go over to where we want to build this. And let's get started with the outline of the build. Ow. Every single time I make that jump, I jump a little bit too far. Maggie? Hello? Hi, my love. How are you doing? How was your stream? What did you get up to? Did you adventure more after I started lurking? Thank you so much for coming over. It is so nice to meet all of you. I hope you're all doing well. Actually, friends, we are listening to Maggie's one and only playlist. So if you enjoy Maggie's music, you will sure enjoy it here too, because it's literally hers. I'm obsessed with your fairy playlist. It is so good. It is so nice to be listening to when you're playing Minecraft. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Maggie. What the heck? Maggie, please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month. That is so incredibly kind. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spokeg Buns, welcome in. Crafty Red, welcome in. Shadow Gamer, welcome in. Well, by the way, while I say welcome in to everyone from my community, if you're not following the one and the only Megabite yet, what are you doing? Go fix that right now. She is literally a fairy living on this planet. I think she is from another world in the best way possible. She is a stunning human with a beautiful heart. And if you enjoy cozy, comfortable, relaxing gaming vibes, co working vibes, please make sure to go check her out right freaking now because she's amazing. And then I continue to say hello to everyone. Shadow Gamer, welcome in. Is it Ugon? Let me know if I butcher any names. If I do, feel free to correct me, but welcome in. I want a monster in my closet. I just realized that I tried to read your username when you gifted a sub, and then I was like, I need to do this more slowly than my brain is trying to do this right now. Love it. Welcome in. Lost Fern, welcome in. Sir William, welcome in. Maggie, of course, welcome in. Noodle, welcome in. Loving Life, welcome in. Hello, hello. What were you up to for the last little bit of stream? It's your reading playlist. Oh, it's perfect for reading. I can absolutely see that. Also, Lilia, welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, sorry, the playlist is not the right one. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Twitch, why are we doing a hype train? Why are we starting a safari? Hello. Owen, but thank you for helping me. I appreciate it. But Oogie is fine. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. I just posted the link to the playlist in chat. For anyone who's new here, welcome in. I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. Meggie, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to. I actually don't sleep with my shoes on. Thank you so much for the 200 biddies. I appreciate it. I don't. Don't convince the newbies that I sleep with my shoes on. That is embarrassing. You know what? I think this would be a perfect time to actually properly introduce myself with a little raid video. It is a 1-minute introduction that holds a little bit about this community, a bit about me, all of the things you want to know, and a lot more chaos, to be honest. In the meantime, Maggie, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the other end of the raid video, okay? Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here, and a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon. Wow. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. Steven! You guys literally raided into a raid video. What great timing. I love it. How are you doing? How was your stream? I hope you had a really good co-working session. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that. For anyone from my side, if you are not following Stephen aka Spring Sims yet, what are you doing? Go drop your bum on that follow button that is floating above chat right now. Thank you so much for coming over. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you for bringing your friends. If you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, I know I literally just said that to Maggie. Please make sure to do that. Like you saw in the tail end of the raid video, we always say here self-care is very sexy. So if you need to go practice it, please make sure to do that. It was so much. I got so much work done and got exciting news. Exciting news. I have no idea what you were talking about. Hmm. Is it not impossible to keep your mouth shut about exciting news? Like I'm in I didn't say anything, but it's really difficult. Thank you so much for the 69 biddies. I appreciate it. Yeah, the spoonful of mayo is definitely something. That was for charity. Um, I feel like at this point, maybe I actually have to show you guys the raid video as well. If you guys want to see it, of course, we can just play it for a second time. Then you can see the proper introduction. But in the meantime, if anyone who came with either of those raids needs to go raid and run or raid and rest or raid and lurk or anything you need to do, please make sure to do that. You're super welcome to hang out. We're playing some Minecraft today. We are going to be building Snow White's cabin and the entrance to the Seven Dwarfs mines because I am on a server called GIRLYPOP, and our challenge is that we have to actually make a theme park or a theme park inspired build. Actually, Spring and Maggie are both on GIRLYPOP with me as well. So anyone from my side, if you enjoy that type of content, go follow both of them. What are you doing? 12-hour raid video stream when? Imagine just playing it on repeat. That would be wild. Also, thank you guys so much for the hype train. I will show you guys the raid video again, and then I'll talk to you guys in about 1.5 minutes, okay? Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here. And a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos.
Did you just try to eat the creeper?
I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone.
She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point.
I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon. Wow. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was another raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, I feel like in that raid video, when I say lube is great, it does wonders, that follow alert is legit a paid actor. Because it's like a little Christmasly like ding, and then it's like right as I finish the sentence, as if it's like it marks my like answer as like check. Now you wish to be a lemon, make it happen. Being a lemon is amazing. Very soon I have to be a lemon on an IRL stream. I have to go outside as a lemon. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but we're gonna have to do that. I thought the goal was to to trick 402. Not my goal. I'm terrible at pulling pranks. Also, Winter Storms, welcome to chat. Wait, Ro, with Ani and Abu, that is true. What does it mean that I can partially speak along with the raid video? It means that you're awesome and kind and that I appreciate you hanging out so much. Glorious, the mouse and keyboard company. What? It's like edited, but it was genuine in the time, which is wild, huh? So welcome. This is my GIRLYPOP area. I'll show you guys the map really quickly. This is my theme park. As you can see, we have a wall around the theme park. And my theme park is inspired by the fairy tale forest in the Efteling. For anyone who is Dutch or has been to the Netherlands, the Efteling is a very well-known theme park in the Netherlands. And one part in the Efteling is called Fairy Tale Forest, and it's basically a natural forest. So the whole vision behind this was that they actually built something without ruining nature. And you can walk through this, and you can actually like see little snippets, like little sceneries from fairy tales. We're gonna basically build something inspired by it. It's not gonna be the exact same, but it's gonna be inspired by it. So I've made like an entire plan. So all of these little squares and circles are different things that I'm gonna be building. And we're starting in this corner today over here where we're going to be building Snow White's cabin. And over here is the entrance to a big long tunnel that goes over here because this is where my friend Amber is building, and this is where Maggie is building. This is Amber's base, and this is like our shared farm area, and this is like my little base, like my house. Basically there is a big tunnel over here. So the idea is that it's going to be Snow White's cabin, and then entrance to the mines, which will be for the 7 dwarfs, and then that is going to take you to Amber. So it's going to be like a roller coaster. Although we have very limited time to finish this, so I don't know how much I can actually decorate inside of the roller coaster. But at least the entrance to it will be in the theme of everything. Will you be adding the Santa Claus statue? I don't think so because that was not in the Efteling. We will add a lemon, yes. So over here we're gonna make like a food plaza, and I have to add a lemon stand, so it's gonna be like a lemonade stand. That's the idea. We literally just started with, or we're literally just gonna start with building Snow White's cabin. So I'm just gonna take off this wool because that was just in placeholder. Will you be adding long neck? I don't think so, simply because I do not know how to actually make that one happen. Like how to do that one in Minecraft. Because if I wanted to do that, I would have to probably build a ginormous one. And I don't know how to do it that well. Like, I am getting better and better at building in Minecraft a bit quicker. I think if I had to build something like Longneck in Minecraft and, like, actually make something like a human that already looks kind of absurd into Minecraft, I think it would take me a lot of time. And like I said, this is a very limited project, like, time-wise. The server ends on August 15th, so that is in exactly a month. But I'm gonna go on holiday on August 5th, meaning that my last day to actually finish like the video tour will be on August 4th, meaning that my build has to be done by the latest, preferably earlier, August 3rd. My last stream before my holiday is August 1st. So we have not that much time. There will be a book 6 of Akatar, yes. She officially announced it. So for the cabin, I might actually just start with like some pillars. And like I said, we're gonna do let's actually start here. That's gonna be like the widest section. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually perfect. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go maybe just like this. That would make this part a bit small, but I don't know if that's a bad thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I think I want to have them over here. Let's actually move those. And then this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, thank you for the uptime reminder. It is almost time for my midstream break. In about 5 minutes, we have some ads. Once the ads are done, I am going to take, or once the ads start, I'm going to take a little break. And then I'll be back after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did actually bring my scaffolding. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I already thought I went one too high. I did it and I was like, hold up. Because if I want to go for a cabiny vibe, I might make that one only 3 high, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that would be like this. And then this would be the only like that. Hello. Then actually, I guess if this is 3, I could do the other one 6. And then, because hello? I believe that part is technically 2 floors. Although we could make 2 floors if we have the roof on top of it. So maybe I shouldn't go fully double. Okay, I do think that maybe I want to go for stripped oak. Because I think that will look a lot better with if we go for like a lighter plank. It is still contrast. But I think I like that more, like the look of it. And we have enough oak that if I don't like stripped, I can always change it out again. Yeah, I definitely like that. I definitely like that. Okay, let's do a part with the birch, and then let's also do a part with the calcite and see what we like more. Okay, obviously the door would probably be somewhere over here, but I'm just gonna start with like the walls to keep things simple. Okay. Thank you for the lurksies. Okay, those are our 2 options. Hello? Oh my goodness, hi! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me go here. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Let me quickly snooze the ads because we were having ads coming up. But obviously, I want to make sure that I can say hi to all of you. Welcome in. Jenna, welcome in. Ari, welcome in. It's Type 1, welcome in. Is it Monica Crane? Welcome in. Kovali, welcome in. Bill, welcome in. Tanisha, of course. Hello, hello. Ari, welcome in. Hi. Thank you so much for saying that. You're so sweet. What the heck? Snap Wizard, welcome in. For anyone from my side, please make sure that you go follow Tanisha. You were actually one of the first people I ever rated in the Minecraft category. I think this was like 2 years ago at this point. So I do not know if you remember this. But it's been a hot minute. I used to play Minecraft a lot on my stream, and then I rated you. I think you were the first person genuinely I ever rated in the Minecraft category. I still lurk in your streams very often. You showed your like hardcore forever world where you transformed the entire nether, and I remember being so inspired by you as a builder. So I just wanted to know, like let you not like tell you that because I don't know if you remember, but hi. Also, my cat just joined to say hello. My other cat is still sleeping in her chair. Welcome in, new friends. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all those follows just now. I appreciate that. I actually have a cheeky little raid video that is a 1-minute introduction to my stream and my community and what I do here on Twitch. And I have indeed been building Snow White's cottage, and we're also going to try and make a mine, like mine entrance for the dwarves. I'm working on a theme park build on an SMP where the theme for the builds is theme parks this time around, and I picked the Efteling, which is a Dutch theme park like the fairy tale forest in the Efteling, as inspiration. And yeah, we're working on that. So if you want to hang out, feel free to do so. But also, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do that as well. And I would love to formally introduce myself with my raid video. Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here, and a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toet and Suus.
Did you just try to eat the creeper?
I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone.
She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point.
I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. Also, I just see my cat left. My partner just came home and my cat was like, okay, goodbye. Goodbye. I've hung out enough with you guys. Thank you so much again for the raid. I do really, really appreciate it. And thank you all so much for all those follows. I appreciate that a lot as well. Self-care is very sexy. It is. Yeah. Also twin name, indeed. Indeed. Let me actually turn off my cat cam. But thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate that. Like I said, we are building Snow White's cabin in The Sims. In The Sims. Sure, I also play Sims, so could have been, but actually Minecraft row. But this is our little map. I am working, like I said, on a server. The theme for this server is theme park, so we're all building. It's a competition. I'm on the server with a bunch of wonderful creators and wonderful builders, so I'm really trying to bring my best game here. I have already marked out the entire area and made like a plan for where we're gonna do all of our builds. This is like my little home area. So this is my storage room, my honey farm, and my little house. This is my shared farm area with my friends. This is my friend's home. This is my other friend's home. And this is where one of my friends is already building her theme park. And we're all going to connect everything together because we're basically all doing something that is related to magic, fairies, fantasy. So we're basically calling our total area the Enchanted Forest. But I'm doing fairy tales, my friend is doing fairies, and my other friend is basically doing like, it's a small world Alice in Wonderland style, so everything will be like really ginormous. And that is the vibe. And as you guys came in, we were literally just trying to decide whether we're going to do the walls from calcite or birch planks, because my texture pack does birch planks a lot of justice, so they look pretty good. So we were trying to figure out which one I was going to use. And yeah, that's literally when you guys came in. And I am about to go take a little midstream break because we have some ads coming up. And I always try to take my break during the ads so that people can also stretch and hydrate and, you know, do all the important things. And I can also quickly take a little break away from the screen. And after that, we're just going to continue building. I saw that in the chat. I can sleep. I can quickly run to my house. I should actually take a bed with me. I think I should take one of my beds and put it in this area, or actually just quickly make a bed. Hi, Otter. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Okay. Just trying to get over to my house quickly. Because then I can also be in my house when we have ads here and I go on a quick little break. I think that might be nice. And then I can just make a bed and put it in the area that we're probably going to be working at a lot. Okay. Sleeping through the night. Let's go. I think that might be a good shout. I'll just stay in my bedroom where I'm safe and sound. And then we're going to take a little stream break because in 20 seconds the ads are going to run. So if you're hanging out here, feel free to also use this time to actually stretch and hydrate and take a little break and all the important things. And then I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Hello. I'm back. How was everyone's break? I hope you guys had a really good break. Okay, let me make another bed. Let's get a funny color. We actually need 7 more beds. We might as well make those right now. Ik heb genoeg gehad, maar je mag gewoon een bakje doen en dan eet ik het wel morgen. Ja, maar ik heb nu genoeg gegeten. Ik dacht, je hebt gesport. Je hebt vast wel honger. Ik heb genoeg. Ooh, I don't like the brown bed. I think it's ugly. Hold on. Let me fix. We're definitely not going to use the brown bed. Let's check. Maybe the red one could be nice. Don't you need 8 beds? Oh, true, I do. Oh, the red one is cute. Okay, we can definitely make a couple of red ones. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, now we have 3 red ones. Let's get some purple ones and maybe some blue ones. I don't have enough inventory space, I think, but I'm not like the biggest fan of the purple ones, to be honest. I love how I dumped that there because I don't have enough. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I can put that in there for now. Can I put? Oh, I just realized you cannot put beds in bundles. I can just take the wool. Why am I doing this here? I literally could just go back. Okay. See, every single time I pass this, I feel like I quickly have to take care of the honey farm. Just because, again, like I said, I think Minecraft is honestly a game for chronically getting distracted. But that's okay. I need to make a crafting table in here, I think, so that every single time I need bottles, I can just quickly make some honey blocks so that I don't have to keep walking back into my storage room. Could have done that literally just right there and then, but didn't. The bees are so cute. I know. Especially because they now have their, like, little happy house where they just get to hang out, and I think it's adorable. Oh, yeah, and I'm gonna have to make shears to fix this vine situation because they're now starting to grow on the back, which is not really what I wanted. I also have to fix this. I just realized I need to do a layer of moss here because I did some terraforming and I forgot. Oopsie. Okay, let me get the storage here. Because here I can just put the beds. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. And then we technically have 3 red ones and 4 purple ones. And then we can have the blue one for Snow White, but we can use that for ourselves right now, I think. I'll just put that. Let me actually put this in here because we don't need that right now. And then let's put this over here so we can quickly sleep when we need it. Let's just, to be sure, put our respawn here so that if we die. I don't hope so, but... Okay, so which one is it going to be? The planks or the calcite? I'm not going to lie. I personally think the calcite looks better. I think the planks are too textured. I think if we're going to do a lot of detailing, also with potentially using like stripped birch as maybe like a line in between things and stuff, I genuinely think that it might look better to go for the calcite than for the birch planks. We could do birch planks maybe on like the inside on the floor, but I just fear that otherwise it's not gonna look as smooth. I love bees, but one keeps breaking in through the vent on our window. Oh, like IRL? I'm guessing? Okay, this would go in here. I also think that, it would maybe be kind of cool to have like part of the top floor be overhanging, which means that we're gonna have to do that over here. Ow. Keep forgetting. I think that would be nice if that starts here. I would definitely have to place the block differently, though. Hold on. Bear with me. Kind of annoying, but yeah, there we go. This is a little bit of experimenting. This might not work out the way that I like it, but sometimes you gotta trust the process. And then we can do some stairs underneath there. Oh, I'll run to sleep quickly. It's also nicer if we can work with daylight, so there we go. Oh no. I just saw that Sid died while we were taking a little break. Okay. Again, I'm happy that I brought my I really need to make more scaffolding. I just realized this. Because I only have this little bit and I used to have more, but does this also work for you guys? For anyone who plays Minecraft, is it just me? But with scaffolding, literally I have enough and then somehow over time it just disappears. And then all of a sudden I no longer have it. And I'm like, how does that work? Okay, I don't know if I will like this on the outside. If this is going to feel like it makes sense. Like, I like it on the front because then, you know, there's a bit of an overhang. But I don't know if I like it over here. I don't know if I like this or if I actually think... Let's see. I can always fix it. Let's get the general layout of the house going. Okay, I think I'm gonna have enough calcite. For a second, I was a little bit worried that I was not gonna have enough. And then I would have to go find another geode because the geode that I took this from is completely empty. I left nothing of that geode. I do know of another geode that we haven't completely destroyed. So I would just have to like quickly go caving, but I wasn't really feeling up for that, to be honest. I just want to do some building today. Okay. Also, hi, Chloe. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. Let me quickly get some birch planks and then get some of this. Just because I want to see. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's going to be good. I feel like that column should also be oak, to be honest. Oh, oops. And we'll just have two oak columns next to each other, but I don't really care. Yeah, I like that more. Also, hi, Joe. Welcome in. What mod I use? It's on my website. If you type !GirlyPop, I have a page listing all the mods that I use. But it's made for frog crafting. She actually had it commissioned and then published it for everyone. And I love it so much. It is so cute. Like, it's making the game feel so cozy for me. Okay, on the inside, I'm fine with this. That would probably be doors. I guess maybe we can just not do the thing where side of the house is glass. Because I feel like if we do that, it might just look off for the rest of the design, and we can actually do it so that you can go in here. So that part of the experience is that you can actually go into the houses. I think that might just be nicer. Okay, I like that, but I'm still not really sure about that part. But let's fill in the rest of the wall there and then see how I feel about it. Shit. Also, hi, Crazy. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. How are you doing today? And then that is where the roof line would go. So then I would probably have this over there. Oh, shit. Sometimes I forget that my tools are this good, and I'm like, oh, let me just quickly remove, like, that one block. Joke's on me. I feel like this should be one higher, to be honest. If even with the roof line in, I think that should be one higher looking at it. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good as well. I love Minecraft as well. Minecraft is very nice. I especially like what we're doing right now, where I get to build a little bit more. Because I know in the early days of GIRLYPOP SMP, like, we were working a lot with other girly pops, which I loved. Like, I really enjoyed hanging out with Amber. But my favorite part of Minecraft is building. My favorite part of Minecraft is not adventuring and, like, going caving and, I don't know, going into the nether and doing all the scary things. So it was really nice that I got to do that with Amber and I didn't have to do that with, by myself. But in a way, I'm also really happy that I now get to actually enjoy the part of Minecraft that I love the most. Yeah, this is nice because then we can actually, like, have a window over here. Do you have any warped wood? That's the blue one, right? You're new to Minecraft? No worries. No worries. At this point, I feel like I cannot really say that I'm new to Minecraft, but I'm definitely not an expert either. Thunder. I hate it when it thunders. I'm guessing people are gonna want to go to sleep when it's thundering. Irrational fear. No, literally same. I do have to say that it's like things have gotten better. Since I started playing more in survival. Oh wait, I actually need more planks. Oh. So we're gonna have to do. Okay, guys, I have to tell you something. I'm gonna wing a roof line, and I've never done that before, so this might go completely wrong. I'm gonna do this without any tutorial. Did I already go inconsistent? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I didn't measure out the middle either. Which I feel like that is the middle. Judging, no, I think actually that block was the middle block. Hold on. Okay, let's actually go here. No, I actually don't think I was inconsistent. That's impressive. That never happens to me. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. Because there's... I see what you did there. Hi, Zatik. Welcome in. Oh my god. Did I just... Hold on. I have to see if I didn't make any mistakes. Did I just roof something? Did I just roof something exactly the way that I wanted to without seeing any reference pictures? I'm honestly kind of surprised with myself there. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. That is, that's unexpected. Okay, let's try. I think I might go for like a normal roof on this side, to be honest. Although I do need a bit more space because I want to do a little bump out over here. Little Amsterdam. It's kind of giving Amsterdam. No, I can absolutely see that. Oh, that's not how I wanted to place it. That's how I wanted to place it. Okay, I might try to... For fuck's sake. I might try the same roof line here. See if that works. If I like that. Because I do need the height a little bit because I want to do like a little bump out roof. Which is also something that I've never done before, so... We're experimenting. Okay, again, I think might sort of be the middle. Okay, I did go one out. For a second, because I remember the last time I was doing a roof, I forgot to go one block out and I had to fix all of that and that was annoying. See, now I made a mistake. Now I was inconsistent, but I realized it on time, so that's okay. Did I just do it again? Oh, that's cute! Oh, I like it! Okay, that's actually really nice. Let's get that roof line in already. Kid is walking around my house singing, "My name is Mr. Bombastic," and I can't stop laughing. I can see that. That sounds kind of funny. That does sound kind of funny. Okay, let's get this roof line in. We're gonna have to do a bit of a change to the roof line in the front because basically where I'm placing planks right now, I want to do another little bump out, like I said, but I first want to get the main roof in and then kind of experiment from there. I feel like the fairy music with the thunder in the background is like... It's giving extra cozy night in for gaming. Do I have more stairs on me? I do. Love that. Do you guys remember? I don't know who was there when I was building the barn with Amber. But, I was like, can you do the roof? Because I don't know how to do a roof line. Can you fill it in? Because I don't know how to fill it in. I feel like I've genuinely gotten a lot better at Minecraft in the past month. Like, I've been... Oh, vanilla tweaks, yeah. You have to make sure that is a separate file. Like, if you get it, because on vanilla tweaks, you can get a lot of other mods. You can basically download it as one zip file. The problem with that is, if you have any other resource pack that changes your crosshair... So, to quickly show you, if I go into my resource packs, this is like the crosshair. This is like the heart. It is all the way at the top so that it basically overrides whatever I have in frog crafting. Because if you use the frog crafting hotbar, that also has a crosshair, but just like a normal one. And then originally I had it like, as you can see, I downloaded a lot of the vanilla tweaks separately so that I can basically organize them hierarchically. I didn't mean to I pressed escape. So it basically reloaded all of my resource packs, even though I didn't change anything. But that would be my main tip for you if you want to have like a custom crosshair, is to download it separately and just put it all the way at the top, because a lot of resource packs actually have custom crosshairs in it. Yeah, it is stacked by priority. Exactly. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But Vanilla Sweeks has a bunch of other crosshairs as well. But I feel like when I, obviously when I knew that I was going to be joining GIRLYPOP, I was like, let me make Minecraft look the GIRLYPOPest I've ever seen it. So I actually really like it. Makes my game look extra cute. But the top is indeed the most important. It took me a while before I got this figured out as well. But as soon as you understand, it's really, really easy. Okay, I think that roof is in, so let's complete this roof. Oh, okay. I'm literally on the other roof. Does that connect nicely? It does not right now. Kinda would like to fix that. I would love for... Well, actually, it does connect nicely. I would love for... I was going to say I would love for it to be a corner piece, but it's not connecting to another set of stairs, so that makes sense. I'm glad to hear that, Nazodome. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen, okay? That was embarrassing, and it didn't happen. It did not happen. We did not fall. No one saw that. Okay. I do have more planks, but I need more. But luckily, we don't have to go down for the crafting table. Yeah, this is correct. For a second, I was like, I started doubting myself. Let's see. We could just make more planks like these. And then we need some... I'm afraid we might have to go down for stairs at one point, but... Also, the Nuki, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yes, this is indeed Mizuno's, and it is so pretty. I totally agree with you. I just realized I need to go one overhanging here as well. Hold on. Can go down here to fix that. Can I reach? Yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Also, I hope you're doing so well. It is very nice to have you in chat today. I totally agree. I think at this point, I don't mean to sound dramatic, but I basically refuse playing Minecraft without having Mizuno's installed. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. That's actually a good shout. You feel that? Okay. I'm happy that I'm not being... Okay, well, maybe I was being a little bit dramatic, but, you know. Love that that actually worked out. Have to get that over there. Oh, sometimes I hate working. Okay, I think I have to go down there. Yeah. And then I'll just... Please tell me that I have more stairs. Okay, I do. Because that... Really, Minecraft? Okay, I'll get rid of that when I'm back down. Let's connect all of that. And then while we're here, I might as well make a bunch more stairs. Okay, I do think that I might... What would you guys do with this little corner? Also, hi, Leaky. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I guess we're sleeping. I'll just sleep as well. It was already really early in the morning, but... Would you keep what I have right now and then just maybe add some detailing on the outside? Or would you keep this calcite, or would you make it wood as well? I find it hard. Probably some detailing would help. But okay, so from here, yeah, we would have to get this in. What does the reference do? I'm not really building from a reference. I'm building this freehand. The reference image I have is a picture of the actual Disney cottage and someone who built it in The Sims. So that's not really giving us any reference for Minecraft. I'm literally building this from scratch. It's a row original. Also, hi, Leaky. Mining and crafting is going well. I'm actually crafting a house, and we're making progress. Which, honestly, I'm pretty impressed by so far. Which sounds weird to say about your own build, but like I said, I think this is. It's not entirely the first time that I'm freehanding a build because I freehanded my storage room as well, which I feel like was a huge learning process for what I'm doing right now. So that definitely helped. But it's kind of cool to see that I had an idea for this build. I also love how this build is turning out taller than the actual wall around the theme park. But I guess that is in the real theme park as well. That is the case too, so. Have that confidence, girly. Be proud of that roof. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna also add details of like a chimney and stuff. I always feel like Minecraft is one of those games where the trust the process part of the building is so strong. Like, you really have to be okay with the ugly phase of your build. Because for a really long time in Minecraft, your build is gonna look ugly. Whether you like it or not, like, it is just part of it. And you won't be able to see whether you actually think it's pretty until it's, like, far, far done. And then sometimes you will find yourself thinking, yeah, this doesn't work. I have to go back. And that really sucks. But you just cannot really, like, if you always already go back in the early phases of a build in Minecraft, you're literally never going to finish anything because Minecraft builds just have the tendency to look ugly for quite a while before they start looking good. Roofs are really hard. I'm slowly getting better at them. This is like the first time that I actually did a roof line in the first try, freehand, without any references, without making a lot of mistakes. I might actually add some slabs at the top here. Hold on. I'm gonna need more scaffolding to actually make that happen. But then we have a final detail at the top. Hold on. Okay, I was already afraid of that. I won't be able to go up there. Can I place scaffolding here? No, because it's not a full block. Okay. We can make it happen still. I will not be stopped. There we go. I kind of want to do that over there too. So let's start over here. I think that's a big part of why I never learned how to build in this game. It always starts looking ugly, and yeah, that's fair. That is so, so fair. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I will probably go by scaffolding. Just so that I am sure that I can that I have my scaffolding. And let's actually look how that looks before I do it on the other roof too. A fence on the top? I'm afraid that might go a little bit too high. Oh, yeah. If we now do a fence, that wouldn't work. There would be a space because there are slabs. Yeah. But I'm afraid that might get a little too high if I do that. I do like the slabs on it, though. Ooh, for anyone, if you want to get a lamp licker roll. How does one fill this hole from the inside? I will show you. If you want to get the lamp licker roll, this would be the time to start licking that lamp because we are getting close. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Bro, actually place the right blocks. Come on. I love how chat is indeed now getting spammed. Okay, so basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna get full planks. And you're gonna place it on the inside. That's why you want that, oh, actually, I just realized. Wait. Did I make a mistake? Why does it work there but not there? Is my roof line not... It is consistent. Let us go inside and check. My roof line is actually, in fact, not consistent. Oh my god. How did I not notice this? How did I do... Okay. How did we know... How? It is actually consistent on the outside. Huh? Oh, I think I didn't do... But actually, we don't need those inside stairs there. Like, they don't really matter that much anyways. That's the only thing that I didn't do on the other side. Okay. Shit. Broke the wrong block. The roof line is consistent. No worries. We're all good. Everything's fine. We can skip that inside roof line. I did that on that. Okay. Because then we can actually fill in the blocks. There we go. Filled in. And now we can do the stairs on the inside. Because it will actually look a bit better if we have this. There we go. Okay, I'll probably... No, I don't want to do it like that. I'll probably add some trapdoors or something here to add a little bit more dimension. I definitely want to have a floor in here. So that we can have like a second floor up here. I am a bit tempted to... I'll add that floor later. Let's not get distracted now. Did we get the lamp licker roll or not? Ooh! Getting closer, but not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remove that one in here as well. Also, I just realized on that side, I actually went for oak, but I actually don't like that. I think I want to go for calcite here. And I think I have to do that on the other one as well. I just realized this. Because then it will also look better on the outside. Oh. I think I want to do that here too. Is that... Yeah, that is the right block. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot more. But that looks way more consistent. I do think that this part... I hate good tools. I love them, but I hate them, you know? I think that part needs to be stripped oak. Yeah, it needed that frame. For sure. And then I think the floor will go up here, I think. I don't know yet where I want to do the floor. I haven't fully decided. You know what I need to fix first? Let's actually add some torches in here before I close the whole thing up, and then we're gonna have a little mob spawn farm, especially now that it gets dark out and there won't be any daylight. How about no? Um... Okay, see, I need to remove this here as well. Fuck. There we go. Need to get rid of that one. That one. Oh my goodness. Focus mode? I was in focus mode, yeah. Because I did it! Look, I made a roof! Oh, wait, I actually just realized I wanted to fix something. Do I have more stairs? No. Okay, let's go make stairs first, because I'm gonna need some for that roof line. And I guess we can sleep? I'm fine with sleeping. Oh, we're sleeping through the night. Let's go! If everyone does that, it will never happen. That is very true. That is the fun part. But yes, if you do use it right now, you will have a 30-minute cooldown. Just saying. Okay, let's go to both sides with that so I can walk in between. See, I did do it on that side. Funnily inconsistent with things today. I don't think I want anything there. Okay, so that was the only thing that I needed to do. Let's see. One stupid scaffolding up there. Okay, that roof line is also done. Let's actually add a torch all the way up there for now. And then I wanted to add another, like, little tiny piece, sort of like roof that goes above this. Which would be, I guess, starting there. Like that. Okay, this is the part that I've surely never done before, okay? So you guys are gonna have to bear with me on this one for a little bit. Like I said. A what? Yes, maniac? Like, obviously I know what it is, but what do you, like, a roll? You do know there's, like, TOS on platforms and stuff, you know? Like, there's a limit to things we can do. Hold on. See, my brain is, like, thinking really hard right now on how I actually do this. 'Cause I want to go for the same roof line, but then on this side. So that would go like this. 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 That placed wrong. That. Then I don't know if the 2 blocks or whether I think I should be using stairs up there. Okay, I could make that jump. Awesome. But now I cannot make this jump. Hate it. Love the plan. I'm just, like, vibing here. I'm, like, chilling. I'm building, and you guys are just going ham. Yeah, if I put the stairs up there, I think I like it. Or I can put... No, I cannot put a slab in it. Bro, you did not make the same mistake just now. That is dumb. There we go. I think if I do that, I will like it more. Oh, yes, perfect. And then that block and that block will have to be calcite, I think. Yes. I cannot believe I just did that. And then all we do is this. Sorry. I'm just like kind of surprised with myself here. I did that. I will probably have it come out one. Just so that it adds like a little bit more dimension. Ro, what? This is stunning. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. I'm like really happy with how it's turning out. I cannot believe that I just did that without any reference. Maybe I'll one day turn into a really good Minecraft builder. I think I just made a mistake there though. Pretty sure I made a mistake there. Yeah, I first needed to go like this. And then like this. You already are. Thank you. Okay. Think that is even better. Yes. See, now there's like a little bit more depth. We can decorate, like add some leaves and stuff. I like this. The proportions and everything of this house actually make sense. I was thinking we could do a chimney over here. We could go for some granite maybe. I would probably just get like a singular block. That would go through the middle, and then we can have a, you know, campfire at the top with trapdoors. And then we can have the trapdoors be oak, so it kind of matches with the rest. I do think that this line over here, this, needs to be stripped oak as well. I was kind of trying to figure out what line would have to be stripped oak in here, but I think it's this one. Fuck. Let's see. Yeah, that was the right one. That was definitely the right one. And then we'll add a window up there with like little shutters. And I think that's gonna look really cute. Okay, let me quickly go get some granite and a campfire and maybe some more oak wood because I think I'll need it. So this vine situation is really getting out of hand. We can add some vines to the build, to the Snow White build, and I'm gonna look up how to actually prevent vines from growing. If you actually need to add string underneath. There's a stair missing on the roof line of the big roof. Ooh, I'll fix that. I'll fix that. Thanks for telling me. Hold on. Let me quickly eat something. So I love how I'm building everything and I literally have ignored this bridge and fixing it. You can craft screen showing a 6-second clip. Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, you can. Also, maybe granite would be nice for the floors on the inside of this build. Maybe some polished granite. Oh, you know what? The polished granite. No, hold on. I just realized we need the polished granite as the chimney. For sure. When you look at the front on the right side. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get a campfire, and I was gonna take some more oak wood, and then I think we should be good. Thank you for the hydrate again. Mm. We also have all of these birch planks that I made. We can use that for another build. I'm pretty sure that I will have another build where I'm gonna need that. Okay, let's quickly take care of the honey farm again. See? Okay, crafting table row. This is your moment. You can use the birch planks for it. Look at me knowing a recipe. I in fact did not click here. I actually knew the recipe for this, and I know you guys are gonna be like, Ro, it's a freaking crafting table. It's embarrassing you did not know this before. Let me tell you, until now, I did not know the recipe for a crafting table by heart, and I would always just go like that and then click it here. Kind of ironic, but because I myself am hydrated like a dry gas today. This is your sign. Hydrate. Make sure to hydrate. Okay, let's make some honey blocks quickly. Yeah, this might take a while. It might take a while to get a bunch of honey blocks. That's why it's important that we're doing this every single time that we walk here. Let's immediately make more honey blocks out of them, by the way. Oh, my inventory is full. You know what? Let's not. Let's do that another time, I guess. Okay, let's get back to our little base. Or actually not. This is our little base. Let's get back to our big base, our big build. I like that when we go in here now, like we can sort of climb up on the vines. Whee! Oh, it's completely blurry. You're all good. Also, the thing is, I got that it was a joke. So you're all good. Please don't worry. I was just like, you know, responding seriously, even though I knew that it was a joke. You're all good. You're all good. I was gonna do something. Oh, yeah, I was gonna do the chimney. And it was a piece of the stairs missing, but I'll fix that later. I think I will basically go like this. Like straight through the middle. And then one higher. And then, oh shit, I didn't actually make those trapdoors. That is not very smart. Because now if I place this over here... Wait, I was trying to see where... Oh, yeah, I see where you mean. Lol. Can I fix that by jumping? No, I'm gonna need my scaffolding for that. Whee! I think it was right here. That's the wrong block row. Nice try, but not the right block. Watch me add it in the wrong place now. No, it's actually in the right place. Good. Let me make some oak trapdoors. Now we're just gonna scaffold up there, I guess. Wait, let me do a quick check whether I like this. Oh, I actually do. I think that's cute. We can actually add a second chimney even, maybe. I think a house like this would probably have 2 chimneys, right? Yeah. Wait, no, that's not smart. Let's actually go further up. And then out so that I can jump over here. I guess they want to sleep again. Which I can make happen. There we go. It's funny how in the beginning of the server, I was so panicked. I was like, can we please sleep? Can we please sleep? But at this point, I feel like I am in a pretty good place in terms of having good armor and weapons, and the place is well lit up and everything. So I don't feel like I constantly have to sleep. Okay. I hate that. I loved the chimney until I added the stupid... Hi, Hollow. Welcome in. I don't like those trapdoors. I might like them if they're in between. So, like, one less high. Let me try. Hi, Jojo. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I can pick up a campfire, actually, because I have Silk Touch. So that is nice. Okay. Let me go a bit higher. Someone is going to, well, not really live here, as in it's part of the theme park, but this is Snow White's house, yes. So technically someone's gonna live here. We're gonna pretend it's Snow White and the dwarves. Okay, let's see if I will like, no. If I will like this better. That's the wrong side. That means that I'm gonna have to go down to get it. 'Cause I need it. Who can actually build in Minecraft? It's definitely, like, I am still very much learning, as you can see. I am still very much learning. It takes mostly patience and practice, just like building in any other game, but I feel like with Minecraft, it's like extra. Because seeing what literal square blocks can do, just it takes a specific sort of rewiring of your brain that when I started, I did not have. Like, let me tell you, I did not understand how people did it. I remember as a kid, I also used to play... No, I still hate it. Because now you don't really see the chimney part. The scaffolding is really nice. It helps a lot in building. Okay, I think it might just be the trapdoors that I'm using that I don't like. I might go for spruce, but then I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to my base to get spruce. Would a fence work? Not really, because a fence would stick out a lot. Let me just pick it up for now. I did really like the 1 block higher. Like, that part was enjoyable. Ow. I actually don't think I have any spruce here. I should have... I have some spruce in the board, but I'm not ready to break the board yet. Yeah, I don't have any spruce here. Okay, back we walk. It's not that far, but still. I'm very excited when we go to the end on Friday, and I hopefully can get a couple of shulker boxes. Just a couple, so that I can more easily take a lot of resources with me when we're doing bigger builds. That's why I started on this side. Could you light up the inside in a graded copper block? Wait, what? Could you put a light on the inside? You could, but I'm not really adding the thing for the light. I'm mostly adding it for the smoke that comes out of it. Quick question. For those who have been to the end, what does one bring? Wait, I actually think I have a fuck ton of spruce wood. Trapdoors. Oh, fuck ton is 4, but 4 is enough. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. What the heck? I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a nice day too. Thank you so much. That's really generous and really kind. Thomas told us to bring nothing we didn't want to lose. Okay, but how does that work? How does that work when one would like to have good armor and weapons with me? Health potions. Oh shit. I don't have none of that. How does one make health potions? Hello? Oh, that one isn't full yet. Lol. Some good armor and weapons. A bow. Okay, I can do a bow. I will probably make a new bow and enchant it. Hi, Johnny. Welcome in. Did I actually... Oh, I took spruce trapdoors. Okay, I was like, what did I come here? You know what? Let me bring some spruce wood with me. Because we might need it later in the build in general, and I think it would be nice if I actually just take it. Spruce is over there, Ro. Let's take... That is oak. Spruce. Let's take a stack, or a little bit of a stack. And then I also just realized... I could take some glass already. Let me put that in my bundle, and then let's actually get that. Get that. There we go. Ooh, level 55. Very slay. Probably gonna lose all of that. Feather falling was kind of key for little structures where those chests. Okay, so I do have feather falling on my boots, right? Yeah, I do. Actually, I have feather falling 4, so that's good. Creepers do destroy things on the server, yes. That's why we have this insane amount of torches everywhere. And I had to very early on learn how to kill creepers. Nerve is the most important things. Okay, well, I don't really have any of that, but that's going to be good. So I have a bow. Make you levitate uncontrollably upward. Okay. Sounds great. I've actually seen that. Okay, so I have feather falling. Would you guys suggest wearing my entire enchanted armor? Hi, Theo. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Like, worst come to worst, I do have diamonds to make new ones, but obviously it wouldn't be as enchanted. We do have an XP farm, so if I need to get levels fast to be able to enchant, I could. But it would also slow me down. No, if you're 5+ people. I might have to check who's all gonna join us for the fight. I think we're with at least 5. I'm guesstimating. Again, I placed it wrong. Iron armor and weapons is enough. Okay. Because then I might just go for iron armor. So that I can actually keep my diamond armor safe. I do not want to go through the trouble of having to enchant that again. And, like, fixing it. Oh, shit. Especially because we're on such limited time with the server. So I would just really hate it if I have to go through all of that again. I cannot believe people actually, like, do Ender Dragon by themselves. I don't think I could ever do that. But alas, I also said that I would never be able to do Minecraft survival. And here we are. Okay, it's unfortunate that it's dark now. I do hate that a lot less. It is still not my absolute favorite. But I hate it less. And I genuinely think that I might want to do one of those, like, starts broader, goes smaller on this side. You know, the ones that start with, like, 3 blocks, like that. Okay, I'm going to have to make more. Okay, we can make those into stairs. That is exactly what I wanted to know. Like, starts like this. And then maybe even one higher. And then goes like this. Yes, it does reset. And everything will be lost forever. Which is rather unfortunate and already makes me sad if I think about it. So I'm just not going to think about it. I'm just going to pretend that I do not know this information. Like, we could... Oh, that's not the right block. We could have it go like this. And then add another campfire up there. Let me see how that looks from the side. I actually like that. I think that's cute if we have another chimney going there. Okay, people are sleeping, which is nice because I actually want to work in daylight because this rain and the darkness is making it really hard to see what we're working on. But yeah, I'm really sad that the server will end. Oh, we got a new shop sale. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Thank you for whoever shopped. I don't know if you're actually in the stream because that not always when we have shop sales people are in the stream, but okay, I need to clean out some things. Hold on. Let me put stuff in here for now. Let's put all the birch in here because we're not using it. I will use the granite for the floor later. We have the campfire. Okay, I need spruce, and then we're gonna have to make more trapdoors. Let's get more trapdoors. I can't believe why oak trapdoors like looked that terrible, but they really did not look good for the build. The one, yeah, the shulker shells, the thingies. Those are the ones that give you the infinite storage boxes, though. So, or not infinite, but like really big storage boxes. Storage boxes that you can put into your inventory. Okay. Let's actually go from this side first so that I can actually place the trapdoor. And then I can go back up here to place the last one. Whee! Didn't explore the end more than having a quick look around and stealing some resources. No, that's fair. That is fair. Okay, I actually really like that. I might even add these at the bottom here just to quickly see what that's not right placement row. I don't know yet if I like. Oh my god, come on. No, that makes the top look too slim. If I make the bottom even wider, I don't like that at all. I know now I know that there you can get elytras. Yeah, I would love to get an elytra. I've never had an elytra in Minecraft before. So I would love to get one also because it would make getting certain resources a lot easier. Okay, I had another realization. I think having stripped oak up here might also look better. I might have to reverse this decision, but I want to see what it looks like. I don't like that on the inside, but on the inside we can hide it a little bit. Yeah, I think the door frame... I think we need a door frame. That's basically what I'm trying to say. No. Because I think we're gonna need, like, details like that to make this build look a bit more interesting. The chords of the portal, I think so. Can share them if you want to go to the end again. Oh, for Jane. You need gunpowder. Yeah, you need gunpowder and sugarcane to make rockets because otherwise you cannot really fly. Then an elytra would just prevent you from actually falling. You can literally have it equipped, and then if you go from a tall height, you can basically just sort of hover down. But if you actually want to fly, you're gonna need fireworks or rockets, which means that you're gonna need gunpowder. And I have saved all of it from the creepers that I've killed, and I would be open to killing a bunch more creepers just to get more gunpowder. I probably wouldn't fly around a lot, simply because I would just want to fly to, like, a couple of spaces so that I can quicker get resources that we need. Like, for instance, I would really, really, really love to, yeah, I think if I want to do decoration around it, I might go for like this. But I'm gonna want to probably get tadpoles, for instance. And getting that is just a pain in the ass because it's really far away. Shit. I'll get that later. Okay, let's actually get some of the trapdoors. I just want to start with a little bit of decoration. Wait, the oak trapdoors. I think I put them in here. No? Where did I leave the oak trapdoors? Oh, I cleaned them out. That is stupid. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. Oh, wait, I have enough planks. Why am I making new ones? Because I do want to use the oak trapdoors for the window shutters. Wait, I have 4, but I'm gonna need 6. I just want to know what it looks like. And then I saw I had some of these, which oh. That was strange. What? I'm usually just playing around with magic mods, but I got really into building this time. Let's go. Building is fun. It's definitely something that you have to get into, but I feel like with most games that are heavy on the building, that is like a common shared experience. No, I don't like that line up there, but I do like the big window. I might just have like a singular one, to be honest. Let's see whether I like that. Maybe I do. Something that I also want to do, but we're definitely going to need more spruce trapdoors. And I'm going to need... Oh, okay. We're going to have to do a little run. I want to do a planter box over here. So I'm going to do 3 dirt blocks. And I'm going to add a bunch of darker wood trapdoors around it. And then I'm going to put flowers in it. I think that's going to look really cute. I am a little bit afraid that means that we're going to have to get rid of this lower shutter, though. Because I don't know if I can put flowers in front of the shutter, because then they would be occupying the same block, which I don't think works in Minecraft. Okay, let's see, because I definitely... Hey, hello? What are you doing? You cannot just casually do that. Thank you so much for the freaking 5 gifted. Also, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Please don't feel the need to come out of lurk, because I know that you love lurking. So I don't want to call you out of lurk, but I hope you're doing well. And if you do want to chat, I would love to hear how you're doing. I've actually been meaning to send you a text. I thought about it the other day, and I was like, I really need to text you and Daniela. And then for some reason, my brain has been empty with thoughts. Okay, I don't like the big window. Sorry, I just realized I do not want to go for a big window there. I think we're just going to go for a small window here. Yeah, because we're going to do flower pad underneath it. Might go for another slab above the window, just because I think that's going to be a good detail. Let's get the floor in, because I think that will also be a nice one. But also, everyone who just got gifted a sub, please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Courtesy of Esme. That is really, really, really kind. Woo! Oh, no. Oh, no. Also, I was thinking I would have to go back home to get dirt. I will have to still go back home for flowers, but I'm getting some dirt now. I think the granite floor might actually be really nice. I'm excited to put that in. And perfect, because the dirt was a stack, so... This is gonna look terrible for people that do not have Mizunos installed. Granite, I think, is the block that makes the biggest difference in terms of looks. So, yeah. People that are gonna come in here without Mizunos are gonna see the ugliest floor in the history of floors, but we can pretend that it looks really pretty. And then no one needs to know. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. It was a stack and 1. There we go. It does look sausage or salami. Yes. Oh my god. This floor will look like meat to people who do not have my texture pack. And that's not a compliment. But to the people who do have my texture pack, I will have a beautiful floor. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's actually get some doors in here. I realized we don't have those yet. We definitely also need to make sure there's windows and stuff on the back, even though the back of this build is not going to be as visible. I also feel like we're going to need something around this door frame to make it look cozy and cute. I might go for something like that just to give it a bit more like depth and detail. Or above the door. No, not above the door. I don't like that. I'll probably add flower boxes in front of here as well. Yeah, I really don't mind that everyone wants to sleep all the time because it's so much nicer to build with daylight. So much nicer. I think one more person needs to sleep. So we'll just wait. We slept? Question mark? Just ask. Oh. Merkle's running. Yay! Okay, perfect. We have daylight again. Daylight for some building. I think over here we can't really do a window because there's no middle point. Over here we already have the chimney. I do think we could do... It might be nice to do a window back here, honestly. Like, even if it's just for the inside. And then I would like to do windows up here, but I might actually do those from the inside because that is a bit easier to mirror them to the other side. Oh, lol. Yeah, I still need to get that back. Okay, so it's the middle of the wall. There. And I think now would be a nice time to get the flooring in. What kind of floor do we want to do upstairs? Maybe just oak. Honestly. Maybe I can just go for oak planks. Oh. Do I have more oak wood? I do. Let's go. I love how I added a frame around that door and then proceed to actually hide that frame. So you don't really see it, but I guess that's fine. Oop. That's the wrong block row. Oh yeah, that feels cozy. I like that. Thank you for the uptime reminder. I appreciate it. We're gonna need some... I think I will do a ladder instead of stairs because I think I don't have the space to do stairs if we're also gonna have to add like 7 beds and I also wanna have maybe like a little kitchenette or something in here. So let's just add those over here. So we can go up here. Oh, this is really pretty though. I think it would, you know, be really nice if we can have like, sort of like the bunk beds over here. Okay, and then we're gonna have to add the trapdoors. I think that's really cute. Let's go get some of the actual glass, by the way, because I did take it. I think I'll just use glass panels simply because it's, oh, you know what would be really nice? Oh, I might have to go get some of my dyes. I wanted to get flowers anyways. So that I could do the flower boxes. Hold on. I'll just leave like a bunch of shit over here so that I have an empty inventory. I can get all of that later again. There we go. I'll get... Oh, actually, my arrows in there is kind of stupid. Anyways. I'll walk back. We're gonna get a bunch of flowers, and then I can do dyes, because with the Mizuno's texture pack, I I tell you guys, you could actually make, like, stained glass, and it looks so beautiful. It looks straight out of a fairy tale. And I think I have some of the flowers that allow us to make purple or pink dyes, which I believe are the ones with the colors that I want. Otherwise, green or yellow, I believe, will also give us really beautiful glass. And considering that I am recording the tour with my texture pack anyways, it doesn't really matter if it looks ugly in vanilla. Thank you for hanging out, Lena. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a really good rest of your time zone and you have some really good sleeps. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get the... you know what? Let's also get a bunch of oak leaves, because I think it might be nice to do some decoration with that around the build. I am really tempted to use a bunch of tulips. I think we need allium for purple dye. Let me do a check. Yeah, that gives... Oh, that gives us magenta. What do you... Okay, so I know that you can... Can you... With a pink tulip, can you make pink dye? You can. Okay, perfect. I wasn't entirely sure. Let's also take red, orange, white. I just really like the tulips. I feel like a rose bush doesn't really fit Snow White. For some reason in my brain, a peony might be cute. We will definitely need to go back and like get some supplies to actually make the garden around it. But for now, I just want to get that glass in. And I think this is going to be super nice. Also, I love how I was so optimistic and I was like, oh, we can do an entire build. Plus another one, like the entrance to the mines. In like one stream. But I think this is... Oh my god, it looks so cute from afar. I'm so happy with it. I think we're going to have to get used to this a little bit. That I'm going to also have to finish things off stream. I'm going to have to see how I like having a flower box up there. Wait, I did put some dirt in here. I will try the oak trapdoors with the flower. No, because that would clash with the... Never mind. I just realized something. It's like, I'll try the oak trapdoors. No, Ro, you actually don't want to try the oak trapdoors because then it will be the same as the window shutters. Which doesn't match. Let me also get the glass. Okay, I want to try some pink dye. Glass pane, pink stained glass. Okay, that would look like that. That's not what I want. Let's go for magenta dye. It looks like this, but I swear that this has a purple color to it. But it doesn't. Did Mizuno update her texture pack? I don't hate that, by the way. I actually think that's kind of cute. I would still use that. Let's make some red dye. Orange dye? It's the red one. It is the red one. Hold on. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I had in my mind. I can use that for another, but look at this. Yeah, I'm low-key kind of obsessed with that one. I think that is super cute. Let me get my... where did I put my... here. I think this will look really cute. Will make it look really whimsical. Yeah. Okay, let's get the... This. Let's get the this. Okay, sure, Ro. Great English. Now that we have done that. No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to... Oh, wait. Okay, so the orange one is also stained. So it's the red and the orange one that will give you stained glass. I needed to make spruce planks. And then a bunch more spruce trapdoors. Yes, let's go. I'm so happy that even though I'm very much still learning as a builder, I'm so happy that you guys are feeling inspired from this. That is such a big compliment and makes me like really excited. So thank you. Oh, didn't mean to place that one. Go there. I will try if I can also place trapdoors on the inside because I think, or on the underneath side. Underside. So I think it will need it. Okay, so I think, yeah, I can't place anything there because we have this. And that's stupid because I actually, so I might actually, hold on. We're gonna have to get rid of this. Which I'm afraid that will look stupid. So I guess if I place like a tall, oh my god, the tall flower is too tall, so that wouldn't even work unless I place it in front, but that blocks the window. So then I think, okay, hold on. Then I will actually make the window one smaller. Didn't mean to place that peony there. Could fake the shutters by replacing the wall blocks with wood? I could try that, but one of the reasons I really like the shutters is because it adds like dimension to the build, which I'm afraid that we might take away if we do it the other way around. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna see what happens if we take the glass away, if I like that, or we could try changing the wall to wood, seeing if that would work. But I like how it sort of adds like a little bit of depth. So I'm gonna see. Let's use Humpty Dumpty so that if we break the glass, we will actually get it back. Okay, I do still like that. Then we can add this in front. Okay, ow. We'll have to see that from afar, and I will definitely have to add that underneath as well. Thank you so much for the uptime reminder. I can go for a little bit longer, maybe like half an hour or so. 20 minutes. Okay, I love the flower box. Don't like that flower. And I don't hate the window being a bit smaller, to be honest. I want to enchant my armor, and I got lost in the nether for 4 hours. Oh, no. I can't do the big flower on the outside because the big flower is too tall, so then I would have to remove the shutters. There's a glass tunnel from spawn you can use now, and a cherry tree that grows outside the big room. Oh my god, I love that you guys are so active on the Minecraft server. It's so cool. Okay, I would... Hold on. Let me quickly go like this. So that one wouldn't work. We could go maybe for this purple one. That is cute. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, and we can do one below here as well. But just like a singular one. Because it's also a singular window, so I think that might actually be nice. Oh. Trapdoors sometimes are really the bane of my existence because I know, like, technically that you can influence the way they flip. I know how it works, but I still mess it up. Oh, that blocks the entire window. Okay, no. I have a better idea. Hold on. We're gonna do the We're gonna do them on the side. Do I have more dirt blocks? No, I need more dirt blocks. Or I could do the same like I did here and add like barrels with, oh, that might actually be nicer because then it's different. And something that if there's anything I learned from building, especially in Minecraft, because things are literally square. So the key to making things look interesting is trying to avoid repetition. Have enough repetition that it feels cohesive, but not so much repetition that it no longer feels like it feels like literally boring. And add dimension and stuff. But I'm thinking now, hold on. I actually have this little menu on the side that I've never used, but this would be a great time to do that. I still think barrels might actually be the best way to go for this. Composters are also nice, but my composters have a little progress bar on them. I have a texture pack for that, which actually I've never really used. So I could technically just get rid of that texture pack. If only I knew which one I put that in. Was nice in the end, and what kind of an adventure would be if there wouldn't be some trouble. That is true. But yes, bring a bed if you go explore, but don't bring a bed to the nether because you cannot sleep in the nether. It will just explode on your face. I thought trapdoors were going to be much more of a problem than they actually are. As in, like, because you in cartoons they always have like trapdoors. Okay, I don't remember which texture pack I put it in, so I might just make barrels. I might just go for... Oh, I need slabs. I was like, what am I missing? I think I have slabs in here, right? Yep. That feels like a lot of mods. It's because I split up a lot of small ones. So that I could separate them in the list. So normally it wouldn't look that bad, but... No, see, that's not how I want to place it. That's how I want to place it. And then... we could go for this. I am not sure. Let's continue with the rest and kind of see if I like it later. I don't hate it yet, but I'm not immediately in love with it. But that could just be because of the surroundings. Because right now the ground floor just in general feels a bit empty. Okay, we're definitely gonna need more trapdoors. I like that. Hold on. I have enough planks. Oh, there we go. Let's just make a bunch because I expect to be making more flower boxes anyways. Do you like The Sims 4 Fairy Pack? I have played with it very little, so I'm not sure if I'm the best person to justify a $40 purchase. I think the build mode is very pretty. I love the world. I did not expect that, but I really enjoyed it. I think Cass is super specific to fairies. So if you are not going to be playing with fairies that much, maybe that does limit your options. I know. I would say it is one of those packs if you're very enthusiastic about fairies. Like if you are super stoked and you're like a big occult player, it is definitely something that might be worth the 40 bucks. If you are not necessarily the biggest occult player, you can also wait. I feel like that roof, like I really like it, but it's not it doesn't have enough contrast. Because if you stand right in front of it, you don't really see it, and it just adds this weird bump out up here. Does that make sense? I don't think time played with its relevant first impressions still count. That is true. My first impressions were better than expected, but I had very low expectations. A dark oak with this pack, with the texture pack of Mizuno's looks really bad. If I would go for anything, it would probably be spruce. I can try spruce. I would have to make... I'm just afraid that because I didn't use that anywhere else, it's not gonna look super good. I think if I were to go for spruce, I would have to change the roofline everywhere. Does that make sense? A hay roof. Hay does not look good in this game. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. As in, like, not good enough that I would consider making a roofline out of it. And you also don't have hay stairs, so we couldn't follow the pattern. But I agree. Normally, I would, in The Sims, for instance, I would probably use a hay roof. How long were you gonna... I was thinking maybe like 20 minutes longer, so... Oop. Not that much longer. Not that much longer. Okay, but I only want to change the outside roof line. I'm just gonna try. Just realized I don't have a lot of spruce here, though. That's an upside down stair. Okay, let's check one side before I do anything else. Okay, let's do the other side as well, but I'm not opposed to that. I am not opposed to that at all, to be honest. It starts over here. And then goes like that. Like this. I think just in general, doing like contrastful roof lines is a good idea. Yeah, I like that a lot. But then I do feel like it has to go for the entire roof. So we have to do that roof line and stuff in the darker color as well. Let's try that out for this little bit. To see if that actually holds up. If I do that. I wish we had free cam. That would save me so much walking around. What do you guys think? I hate the sun going down there because it's really hard to see now. But I think it might actually add the contrast that we need to this build. I need more stairs. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Definitely would have to get more spruce if we want to follow this through. Because then I would have to go back and do all of that as well. What do we think? Do we like it on the entire roofline? Or did we like it when it was just that little bit? I actually think I liked it when it was just that little bit. I feel like now it becomes too much and it's taking away from the lightness of the build, if that makes any sense. I really liked how light everything was. I think it's nice on the one part because it basically makes it stand out a bit more. But I don't think I like it when it goes all the way around. Especially because the oak and the white combination is such a signature. Yeah, I like this way more. I actually like this way more. Again, it just adds like another contrast to things, which I think we kind of need. I am still a little bit like something over here is not right, and I cannot really seem to figure out what it is. Maybe it is slabs over there. Yeah, that's it. The slabs, I had those, but I had them in a different place at first. Now it breaks up that part, and that is what it needed. When it was just a bit with the framing and the door, when you put it all across, it looked like... Oh, yeah, yeah. I would do the tall side as well. That's the thing. If I did it on there, I would do it everywhere. But then I think it would become too dark. That's exactly why I was thinking it wouldn't work. But yeah, this is it. This was the thing that was missing. I like it. Okay. I will sleep as well. I do think that this is about all the time that I have to stream today. I might like finish the detailing and stuff of this house off stream. Simply because again, we have very limited time to finish these things. And I might also try to work on the mine a little bit and decorating it. I will probably have to take down the board, I think, like looking at this. You know what? There's one last thing I want to do. Because I just realized. I think these ones look way better. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, it looks so cute in the morning light. Okay, I'm gonna have to terraform this as well because I actually need the ground to continue flat here so I can make a garden in front of it. Look at it! Oh, I'm really happy with this. I think it looks cute. You know what I also think would look cute? Something like that. Yeah. Love it. I am so happy with this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever done a build completely freehand. And I don't think I've ever managed to do, like, such nice detailing. Maybe we can do the trap. See, I now keep seeing things. Maybe the trapdoors. Yeah, I think that actually works. No, it doesn't work better. I was like, yeah, I like it more. And then I was like, no, I don't. I love how sometimes in Minecraft it can be like, yes. And then I'm like, no, actually, that was better. Okay, I am really impressed with what we did today on stream. I feel like, you know what this deserves? It deserves a little moment. Even though it's not done yet. It deserves a little moment to shine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little screenshot. Because again, I've never... Oh, hello. Come on. There we go. I've never really freehanded a build. And I'm pretty proud of this one. Love the chimneys. I love doing chimneys in Minecraft. With the fire things in them because it adds like some dynamic to the build. Like literally it adds a moving part. What's the thingy near the water? You mean that part? That's just part of the wall. Lol. It felt really strange doing the stone wall in the water. Like I added that. We're going to do detailing. Like I already kind of started doing that a little bit over there because right now it just looks like a massive big block. I'm going to detail that kind of like we did here to add some dimension, but it felt more natural to actually have the wood in the water part. And then you can... Oh, you mean this? Oh, that's an ink. That is an unfortunate creature that died and left behind ink. Okay, I think this is, like I said, all the time that I have for today. I think this is where I'm going to have to leave it. I am so happy with what we did today. I genuinely think this is... Oh, yeah, it was an octopus and then it died. Lol. I'm going to see who is live with some mining and crafting. Uh, ooh, I see someone that we can raid. Um, we can raid a thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. We can raid a friend. She is preparing for an SMP as well, but I'm not sure if she's already on the SMP. I think she might be like training. She's gonna join an SMP where people like basically the whole point of the SMP is killing each other. So she's practicing not to die. Um, this is a very, very, very nice person. I don't think we've raided her before. I think, actually. I'm starting to doubt myself, but I've had the pleasure of meeting her a couple of times at TwitchCons. And yeah, I think you will love it in her stream as well. So if you're hanging out here, feel free to come along on this raid. We do also, hold on, have a Discord. You can follow me on any of my other I can type socials. Oh, thank you, Esther. Sorry, I wasn't sure because I stayed over late. I wasn't sure if you guys were still awake. I'm never sure when I go overtime, you know. But for anyone who's interested in Minecraft, we do also have a community Minecraft server. So if you want to know the details to that, you can join the Discord. That's also where my schedule is. I will be back with co-working tomorrow morning, and then I will be back with more Minecraft on Friday. Friday, we're going to start half an hour early because I am basically going to go live, have a little chat with you guys, and then we're going to go onto the server and prepare for going to the Ender Dragon fight. Like I said, I might do some prep of like knowing which items I want to take with me, making a new bow and stuff like that. But other than that, I think Friday's going to be less building, mostly Ender Dragon fight. Although I don't know how long that's gonna take. If that takes maybe like an hour or something, we'll get back to building after. I don't think I want to take a lot of time to explore the end. I would love to get an elytra and maybe a couple of shulker shells, but considering that the season, for me at least, is only 2 more weeks, I actually don't want to spend too much time on these things in Minecraft because it's right now for me not the most important priority. But I don't want to miss the Ender Dragon fight, so we're definitely gonna do that simply for the achievement. So yeah, if you want to come hang out, I will be back tomorrow and then on Friday as well for gaming. So feel free to come hang out. We would love to have you. And if you're gonna come along on this raid, feel free. We have raid messages that you can copy pasta. We're gonna go say hi to Jojo. So feel free to copy paste so that we can actually go say hi. Sometimes I do know that people in the Minecraft category do have this, where sometimes they don't allow emotes to be spammed and stuff like that. I don't know about Jojo. It depends. So if we get over there and you can, I'll post all the raid messages. Don't worry. Jojo is still lovely and wonderful. It's not because she doesn't like us, but again, I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes bigger Minecraft creators do this because unfortunately, the Minecraft category can also get really spammy. So, um, yeah, in Scar's chat, that was gotten bad. But I'm happy that I said it up front and that I also mentioned that Scar was in a conversation and probably wouldn't have the most time to like acknowledge us as raiders. Because you know it made sense. So it's completely fine. It is one of those. It's one of those things that is it's a Minecraft community thing. You kind of have to get used to it a little bit, but I think that's okay. I do know that Scar knows who I am because he commented on my TwitchCon VOD. Not VOD, vlog, sorry. So I've met him twice now, so it's okay that he doesn't see my rage, you know. I just needed to brag about that for a second. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time zone wherever you are in the world, and I'll talk to you guys on another time.